episode this week. For my long-term subscribers, thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, thank you for checking us out. And this week we're going to be picking up part 2 of this season's breeding pairs for my carpet pythons. Last week we did the first part. I've got enough pairs going. I'm breaking this up into 3. So this week is part 2 of the 2020 Morelia pairings going on here at Riley's Reptiles. So let's dive in. So, some of you may recognize this boy as the male 2017 tiger head axanthic from my friend Ryan Dumas of Rad Reptiles, who sired last year's clutch of axanthics and hets. And he's stunning. He's just a wonderful animal, great temperament, beautiful striping, great color, lots of silvers. You can see that he's got some axanthic influence, which, goes back to that whole recessive or incomplete dominant question, but having hatched out some visuals, I can definitely tell you that visual axanthics are much more pronounced. So with how variable carpets are, who knows? I'm not an expert. But this guy is back in rotation again this year for a repeat pairing. I didn't get the visual axanthics with stripes that I was hoping for, so I'm going to try one more time and see what happens. So this year I did get some hets with nice striping, but the visuals I produced did not have much in the way of stripes. So we will see what he does this second go around. But this is a 2017 proven breeder male tiger head axanthic coastal. Now let's take a look at his girlfriend. Alright, so this is my proven breeder 2016 female axanthic coastal who produced last season with the male we just saw. She is from Todd Dyer of Psychotic Exotics again, and she's definitely much darker right now, getting closer to the breeding season than she is, say, right after a fresh shed, but she's pretty spectacular when she's all fired up. Very silver, very clean. So I'm hoping to get another clutch out of her this season. She put weight back on nicely and has been showing me all the promising signs that she could give me another good season. So give her a whirl. If not, I won't be too disappointed. Not ever in a hurry. Definitely pushing animals is not something I'm a fan of, so if she's not ready, she's not ready. But it would be great to get some more visual axanthics and maybe see if the striping will dominate a little bit more in this next round from that male. So once again, visual axanthic female from Psychotic Exotics, proven breeder, getting another shot at making some beautiful coastals for me. So alright, let's move on to the next pair. Alright, so this is a very, very shy 2015 male Darwin head albino, Morelia spilota variegata, also produced by Todd Dyer of Psychotic Exotics. And I've been raising this guy up for a little while, growing him slowly. He was kind of an off and on feeder as a little one, but he's doing really well, taking rats now, so no issues there. We gave him a shot last season, but neither him nor the female were ready, so we'll see if this year is his year. But just a really nice example of a classic wild type Darwin. Lots of browns and oranges, dark tones. Dark tones make for good contrast in albinos, so with any luck, we'll finally get this boy to sire a clutch and produce my first Darwins. So it's a very exciting prospect. I just really like these sort of rusty brown and red colors. And there's a lot of different Darwins out there, a lot of different lines that have different looks, so they don't all look like this. But he's pretty cool. So, alright. And as you can imagine, him being het albino, you can probably guess who he's going to. So let's go take a look at his hopeful female suitor. Alright, here you have it. This is a 2014? 2015. No, maybe she's 2016. Female Darwin albino. Again, produced by Todd Dyer, Psychotic Exotics. Just phenomenal banding, crazy contrast. She just glows. I mean, I loved this snake when I first got her as a baby. So much pink and coral in her head, which she still has. Hard to see on camera, but she's just developed into something else. I mean, look at that. That's just nuts. Arguably the best albino snake, period. Darwin carpets. Morelia spilota variegata. So, this will be her first season, hopefully producing for me. She wasn't ready last year, but another year of maturity and putting on some size. I think this could be her year. So, with any luck, that'll be the case. Alright, so that's that pairing. Now let's take a look at the final pairing for part 2 of my 2020 season. Alrighty, so next up is this stud. We've gone from a pure Darwin albino female in that last pairing to a mixed blood albino here. This is a male striped, possible super caramel albino. So he's at least a striped caramel albino. Could be a super. Hopefully we'll prove that out once you see the female. And this dude was produced by Hesham Elizy of Magic Carpet. I don't think he works with carpet pythons anymore. He might have gotten out of it. I know he does a lot of aquarium stuff. But anyway, I picked this boy up off him a few years ago, and he's grown into a phenomenal adult. Just very, very faint yellows in the white area. Gorgeous red eyes. I've affectionately named him Twitch, because although he's never bit me, he is very twitchy. Just always been his thing. So, by picking him up or moving him around, he's a little twitchy at first. So, but just an absolutely wonderful snake, and really hoping to make some more killer striped mixed blood animals in a few different forms. You'll get what I mean once you see the female coming up here. So again, this is a 2016, I believe, albino striped, possible super caramel. Alright, on to his beautiful lady. Alright, so this here is the female for the male we were just looking at. And this, of course, is my big, beautiful female citrus tiger het albino, produced by my good friend Eric Burke of EB Morelia. She is a wonderful snake, great disposition, not head shy, killer stripe, great little gray, ghostly, silvery color in the background. Just an amazing animal. Now, obviously, pairing her to that striped possible super caramel albino, really looking forward to seeing what albino citrus tigers are like, albino caramel citrus tigers are like, and find out if that boy is a super or not. See what caramel citrus tiger het albinos look like, even though I have one. So yeah, just really, really excited. This girl's primed and ready. She's been eating phenomenally. As we get close to this time, she's been done feeding for the past few weeks, and we're just letting everybody clear out and digest. So almost at time to pair. So, but anyway, once again, female citrus tiger het albino produced by E.B. Morelia, Eric Burke. This is a killer project and one of the only real cross projects that I work on these days. So very excited to see her produce, hopefully, fingers crossed. And that'll about wrap up the pairings for this part 2 here. Alright, so how were those pairs? Those were pretty sweet. Another cool, diverse chunk of pairings going on here. Some first-time pairs. So we'll see, fingers crossed, I can get some of these going and actually check some of these off of my list of subspecies to have bred before. I'm really, really excited about all of them. Like I said last week, if I wasn't pairing them, I'm not excited about them. So everything that I'm going for, I'm really hopeful for. So without further ado, thank you guys for tuning in this week. I will catch y'all next week for the third and final part of checking out the 2020 Morelia pairings going on here at Riley's Reptiles. See y'all next week.